Hello everybody, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Monday, another beautiful day, another new week to get things done. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Mine was, for the most part, decent. Just trying to get some things squared away as far as getting the Larry's Anything Goes t-shirts out there. So if you see me posting, if you want to buy one, it's only about $20, $21 with tax. So please give them a shout out, and we can get the financial intelligence movement continuously going on, as all of us entrepreneurs are trying to. But anyways, today is my little rant. Today I'm going to rant about something I posted on Facebook the other day in regards to group economics. And I was watching a documentary, and it was this family out there. I think it was either Utah or Wyoming. But it was one of the family members, the wife, she always had a dream to own a Babies R Us, because she remembered when she opened up, when she first became a mother, she wanted to, she'd never been a mother before. She wanted to get all the right stuff, make sure everything was good to go. And she remembered the pleasant experiences that she had at Babies R Us. Or places, stores similar to Babies R Us, and she wanted to open up a Babies. She will never forget those experiences, and actually made friends with the people who worked at those different stores. And she always, from that experience, she loved being a mother. She was a stay-at-home mother, and she always wanted to help future mothers become the best mothers that they can be, and make sure they have all the right stuff and all that good stuff when it comes to raising a child and having the right information. So her dream became to open up a Babies R Us franchise. Now, the short moral of the story is, when it comes to group economics, she looked on her friends list. Well, at the time, I think it was maybe MySpace. It was just how long ago it was. But she was looking. She utilized social media, and she utilized her friends and family to become partners and practice the thing called group economics 101. Where regular working people like myself and you all just put simple amounts of money away on a monthly basis, not even weekly, but a monthly basis. And immigrants do this all the time. This is why immigrants surpass people economically in the United States who have been here their whole lives, because they think differently and they do things differently, and they pursue competition in a different manner. But with this, all intents and purposes, with this story, these were just regular American-born people, that have been in the United States their whole lives, and they just took a certain amount of money every month and put it away in a specific pot. And they, because it wasn't, and the short of the story is, after 2 to 3 years, I think it was 4 years tops, they were able to have enough money saved up to buy into a franchise, Babies R Us franchise. And they, obviously certain family members were actually considered owners, and other family members were just had shares in the company and all that good stuff. But the short moral of the story is, if you practice group economics by putting money away, you can do, with a big number of people, you could do a lot of things. And that's just one thing, buying into that one franchise. You could purchase land and have, and possibly have people that are developers that want to come and utilize that land, and you can just make money because of the fact that they built something on that land of yours. That's just, think of the possibilities. I always say to myself, or say to other people, well, if you had 50 grand in your pocket, what would you utilize it for? $100,000 in your pocket, what would you utilize it for? And if you say Cadillac, I'm going to smack you in your face. Just don't. Lexus, I will choke you. Just stop. But just think of the possibilities of because you see on social media nowadays, because there's so many social media networks out there, where people have up to 500 to 5,000, and I know I'm exaggerating with some of the numbers, but friends and family members of people that they, know closely, or they know a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend's, et cetera and so forth. But it's, the conversation, will it ever revolve around, hey girl, let's partner up on something. You're always liking and commenting on my stuff, and why don't we partner up on something? Put $20 to $50 to $100 away every month, and let a couple of years pass by, and maybe just develop some sort of a business plan, or maybe just buy some land, or maybe just buy an apartment. Because in the documentary that I saw, there was another group of people that they were able to buy a small apartment complex because they basically practice group economics by putting a certain amount of money away. And obviously you get with people that you trust, but they put certain amounts of money away every month that they spend every day, whether it's on just food. And I'm talking the amount of money you're putting away on a monthly basis that you spend on food, that you spend on gas, you know, just things of that nature. $30 is nothing in 2018, and it really won't be anything in 2019. Putting that away on a monthly basis, it's that old school saving practices, you know. And just thinking of possibilities that you could have if you did that and practice that sort of group economics, you know. Because in the documentary, and I forgot the name of it because it's one of those random YouTube documentaries that popped up on my timeline. It showed how majority of people who practice those kinds of group economics, people who have immigrated to the United States. You know, and it's a real big common practice. I think it was another one where people have their own sort of lottery, and they put a certain amount of money into the bucket. And if that, like, say they put $20 a month or $20 every 2 weeks into a bucket. This one family does this, and they draw a number. They put a bunch of numbers into a bowl, and when they do the drawing, just like the lottery. And say if when they do this, it's usually up to $1,000 or $2,000, and then whoever wins the number, that's the person who wins the money. That's another form in the sense of group economics, because hey, you put, let's say if it was like $20 a week, you know, or $10 a week, and you ended up spending $40 a month. $40 is nothing nowadays. I mean, I don't care if you live in Mississippi, $40 is nothing. You put $40 a month, and then you put $40 into something, then you end up getting $1,000 to $2,000, $3,000 back. You know, that says something. So, moral of the story is, if you got a bunch of people in your life and you're not practicing group economics, you know, just give it a shot. I'm not going to come off like some smug prick and be like, well, you know, you should be doing X, Y, Z. I'm throwing an idea out there. If you want to do it, cool. If not, cool as well. Because obviously it's your life. You're the CEO of your own life, and it's your choices. But just remember, when you see a bunch of people living in a house, 15 or 20 people, there's a reason behind that. And majority of the time, it's not for survival purposes. It's for uplifting and economic, group economic purposes. So, I'll leave it at that. Hopefully you guys like the video. I'll be making another video this week in regards to the power to compete, and it's about a book that I read a couple months ago called Power to Compete. It's basically just a father who's an economist and a son who owns an internet company out of Japan, talking about the past, the present, and the future of Japanese economics. So hopefully you guys get a chance to check it out. Have a great day and keep shining, and always do your best. Take care.